My name's Shah Kamali. I'm from Bangladesh, born in Britain, London. I'm fighting on LFL 10 on October the 29th in Amsterdam. Growing up in an Asian household, they don't really prioritize sports, more prioritizing school and education and things like that. I only really got introduced to MMA. I think one of my friends was showing me Fedor highlights, and I think to myself, like, he's built a bit tubby and he's just knocking these guys out. That was my first introduction when I was maybe 15 or 16. Habib got big, and, you know, being Muslim, you know, you want to be like him. I wanted to get into grappling, and I found this gym, Fight Zone. I remember riding my bike down here one day for a trial class. I don't know, I just loved grappling, so I started from there. There's two sides of the mat. That other side, they was training BJJ. This side of the mat, they used to train MMA. And I used to love seeing, obviously my coach Stuart, he was teaching it, and it looked so fun. And I wanted to see how good my BJJ was in actual fighting context. I don't want to be limited just to grappling. I want to learn how to wrestle, strike, kick, punch, everything. So that's what got me started in my journey. I just used to train every day. It was like an addiction. I think people know when they first start training, they get the bug for it, you know. I was training 3 times a day, 6 days a week, 5 to 6 days a week, you know. It was killing my body, but, you know, I loved it, so I made it happen. This is an obsession. This is an obsession for me, 100%. I'm always thinking about fighting. I can't function normally. Everything I think about is to do with fighting. As in, I can't go 15 minutes of my day without thinking about fighting. What I've learnt in the training session, what pieces of the puzzle that I need to fit together to make my game better. A large part of my day is just visualizing, fighting, training, just going through things in my head. That's what it means to me. It's what I do every day. I love it. You know, it's a thrill. I think once you start to fight, you get it. Like everything else, the volume goes down. It's like in Fight Club, you know, once you start fighting and you feel violence for real, nothing else can compare. I'm #1 ranked amateur in the UK, and I think it's time for me to show myself on a bigger stage and develop in the pro ranks, because I want to truly take it global. I want to fight all over the world. I want to fight at the highest levels.
As a fighter, I would not like to fight him. He brings an extreme intensity. He's very aggressive, while also remaining very calm and clear-headed. It's not like a wild aggression, so that makes him very, very dangerous. You know, like as soon as the bell rings, Shah is willing to throw hands, you know, with bad intentions, while also not compromising his ability by being wild and reckless.
My next fight is against Jimmy Van Bemmelen at heavyweight, and he's a tough opponent. He's got a lot of experience, and, you know, if you look at his record, you might not think much of it, but he's only fought the top guys. These guys, they've fought on big shows afterwards. They've had big careers afterwards, so he's not a walkover. I never take any opponent lightly. I always prepare to the best of my ability. It's important that I don't underestimate anyone. One punch can change the fight, you know. Heavyweights can crack, and I know that more than anyone. You know, but at the end of the day, 3 rounds, 5 minutes, you know. If it's not done in one, then I'll take it the distance, so it doesn't matter at the end of the day. I'm gonna get the job done, get my hand raised, and that's that. You know, when people hear Shah Kamali, they wanna know that, you know, this guy is one of the best fighters. I really wanna put my peoples on the map, you know, Bangladeshi people. There's not a lot of fighters who are from my background. There's not any heavyweights either. You know, people tend to assume Bangladeshi people are small and quaint, and they're not fighting peoples. But I want to change the perception. We're not pushovers, you know. We can fight, and we can take it to the top. I don't feel too much pressure. As long as I'm training every day and I'm doing what I need to do, I don't feel pressure. I'm praying 5 times a day, so I have complete faith in Allah, and that puts a lot of confidence in me. And anything that's going to happen is going to happen. I'm at peace with any outcome. All I need to know within myself is if I put in the work, and if I put in the work, then I can't be upset at any outcome.